Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1796, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the title of Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's drama commonly known as Faust Part 1? Faust Part 1. Which planet is commonly known as the morning star or the evening star? Venus. What common term describes the container restaurants give diners to take home leftover food? Doggy bag. The Tripitaka is the collection of sacred texts for which religion? Buddhism. During which war was the Battle of Bunker Hill fought? Answer: the American Revolutionary War, the American War of Independence. Which European country is credited with originating the tradition of the Christmas tree? Germany. Which country's explorers were the first Europeans to sight and claim the site of what is now Pensacola, Florida? Spain. Which Latin phrase means "for the particular end or purpose at hand"? Ad hoc. What collective noun describes a group of geese on the ground? Gaggle. Assuming the uncle is a brother of one of your parents, who is your uncle's father in relation to you? Grandfather. What fruit is used to make the French brandy Calvados? Apples. According to physiological studies, what do women do about twice as often as men? Blink. According to the Bible, where was the territory of Judah located? Answer: in the southern Levant, the southern kingdom of Israel, roughly corresponding to parts of modern-day southern Israel and the West Bank. What phobia is defined as the fear of long waits? Macrophobia. Which comedian famously quipped, "It's so long since I've had sex, I forget who gets tied up"? Joan Rivers. In the novel Anne of Green Gables, what is Anne's last name? Shirley. Which 1967 film was Spencer Tracy's final screen appearance? Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? Which Australian territory is Canberra located in? Australian Capital Territory, ACT. What is the most consumed beverage in California? Bottled water. In which novel does the character Piggy appear? Lord of the Flies. Which common laboratory heating device, named after 19th century chemist Robert Bunsen, did he develop? Bunsen burner. In the Thimble Theater comics, who was Olive Oyl's boyfriend before Popeye? Ham gravy. Which North American city is home to the 1,815-foot-tall CN Tower? Toronto. Which popular American treat is David Jung credited with inventing? Fortune cookie. Who was both the sister and the wife of Ptolemy Dionysius? Cleopatra. What was the principal silver coin of ancient Rome? Denarius. In ant colonies, are the worker ants male or female? Female. Who became the first human to journey into outer space in 1961? Yuri Gagarin. In meteorology, what is the term for precipitation that evaporates before reaching the ground? Virga. In telephony, what do the initials ISDN stand for? Integrated Services Digital Network. What is the title of the final film in the Dirty Harry franchise, released in 1988? The Deadpool. Which legendary footballer served a prison sentence at Ford Open Prison in 1984 after being convicted of drink driving and assaulting a police officer? George Best. What is the nickname of Milwaukee's NBA team? Bucks. Which bird has the collective nouns a stand and a flamboyance? Flamingo. In what year was the telephone first patented by Alexander Graham Bell? 1876. What is the medical name for the human spongiform encephalopathy that causes dementia? Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. What is the SI unit of energy? Joule J. Who succeeded Saul as the second king of Israel? David. Which musical, built around the songs of the pop group ABBA, features hits such as Dancing Queen and Take a Chance on Me? Mamma Mia! Who is the patron saint of Wales, said to have died around 601 AD and celebrated on March 1st? Saint David. What is the geographical term for a hill with steep sides and a flat top? Butte. What city serves as the capital of the Philippines? Manila. Which artist scored a #1 hit in 2000 with the song Fill Me In? Craig David. In the novel and film The Caine Mutiny, what type of naval ship was the USS Caine? Answer: destroyer minesweeper. Which classic cocktail is made by combining creme de menthe and brandy? Stinger. In Hank Ketcham's 1950s comic strip Dennis the Menace, what is the name of Dennis's dog? Ruff? What disease can both the nine-banded armadillo and humans contract? Leprosy, Hansen's disease. Who produced the Beatles album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band? George Martin. Since 1593, what type of shops have predominantly occupied Florence's Ponte Vecchio? Jewelers. Which U.S. state, nicknamed the Magnolia State, is located in the southern region of the country? Mississippi. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.